The conference room on the 42nd floor of high-end Dynamics was nothing but glass and altitude. Daring downtown Seattle to look away, outside a slate gray storm rolled in. Thunder dulled by the windows. I sat a row back, just off the stage. I'm Elise Navarro, the quiet one, 15 years in product, the fixer, while others shook hands. I'm the one no one ever sees coming. My sister Serena stood where our father once stood before the stroke. 6 months ago. She wore a sharp red suit, like armor made of confidence. Our mother quietly dabbed her eyes. Uncle Jonah nodded along. My brother Adrian leaned back with his usual lazy smirk. This was Serena's moment. As you all know, she began, crisp and practiced, Dad's health has left a leadership vacuum. Markets are unstable, competitors are closing. We need decisive action. The screen lit up. 6 months of planning flattened into slides. We'll streamline operations, divest underperformers, and refocus on our core strengths. Under my leadership, High-End will be leaner, stronger, and more profitable. Adrian had tried to start a club once. It died fast. I propose a board vote today to install me as CEO. Serena continued. I've secured proxies for Mom, Adrienne, and Uncle Jonah. That's 42% of family shares, plus institutional support. We can execute within 90 days. Ruben Cho, our CFO of 20 years, cleared his throat. But Serena talked right over him. Step 1, we sell the Ohio plant. The one Dad built, I said, heads turned. I almost never interrupt. It's bleeding money, Serena replied. Sentiment doesn't pay dividends. Elise, smart decisions do. Is that what you're calling this? Adrian snapped. What's your problem? Let the adults handle strategy. I stopped being little Ellie years ago. I said evenly. And I'm not starting again now. I'm finishing what I began 15 months ago. Serena's jaw tightened. Then say it. I will. I said on the record. Ruben glanced at me, then at the screen. When I nodded, Serena's slides vanished. A document appeared and a signed stock transfer dated March 15th of last year. 90% of High-End transferred from our father to me, I said. Filed and recorded 6 weeks before his stroke. Serena's confidence cracked. That's impossible. It's public record, Ruben said quietly. Legally binding. Navarro is a majority shareholder. Dad would never. Adrian started. Dad did, I said. 18 months of conversations. He wanted stability, not tricks. Mom stared at me, stunned. Why didn't you tell us? He asked me not to. He wanted to see who showed up for the company, not the spotlight. Jonas spread his hands. Even if this is real, Elise, you can't run this alone. You don't have the credentials. Wharton Online, I said. 3 years. Sma, Dad tutored me nights and weekends. Serena gripped the back of her chair. The Ohio plant is still bleeding. Headwinds. Don't care about diplomas, I said, tapping the clicker. New charts filled the screen. Automation retrofits 7 months ago. Supplier contracts renegotiated. New plant manager. Last quarter was profitable. The numbers spoke for themselves. Independent board members nodded, like people suddenly remembering emails they should have read. The divisions you want to cut, I continued. 3 already restructured into midstream. All profitable by year's end. No fire sale. Adrian scoffed. You've been playing CEO behind our backs. I've been doing the job while you were looking, I said. The board reviewed every proposal, approved all of them. One director cleared her throat. That's true. Serena slowly sank into the chair at the head of the table. So, Dad chose you. He chose High-End, I said. I was just willing to put it first. Silence spread outside. The storm scraped its knuckles against the glass. Now, I said, standing. Let's talk about where we're going. I moved to the head of the table and faced my family. 3 proposals. First, profit sharing for all levels tied to operating margin. Second, a $20 million expansion at the Ohio plant. Third, a foundation in Dad's name for apprenticeships. Ruben pulled out the decks. Questions flew. Runway, dilution, metrics, gates. I answered every one. Serena finally spoke. Quieter now. You're rewarding sentiment. I'm rewarding the people who kept this company alive, I said, holding her gaze. Be our strategic advisor. Challenge me. Keep me honest, just not as CEO. She paused. I'll consider it. Adrian cleared his throat. And me? I'm offering you both a buyout at a 30% premium, I said. The offer stands. Votes move fast. Profit sharing passed. The Ohio expansion passed. The foundation passed unanimously. After the meeting, I visited Dad in rehab. High-End? He said 3 syllables, clear as a bell. Then good. Then my name. I told him about the votes. About Serena learning to think instead of charge. About Adrian finally doing the math. About a plant that would keep running. He squeezed my finger 3 times. Our old signal. Proceed. 6 months later, High-End posted the best quarter in its history. Ohio ran at full speed. Underperformers outperformed. Retention climbed. Profit-sharing checks hit bank accounts, and line crews cheered in break rooms. Serena took a CEO chair in New York and sent a one-line congratulations. Adrian learned about volatility the hard way. The first apprentices walked the Ohio floor in stiff new boots, learning to tune torque by ear. Power wasn't something I grabbed, it was a worn key on a lanyard earned through use. I earned it by doing the work, by choosing the company over applause. The next morning, we clocked in, built, and kept going.